Both players agreeing to ship, finding themselves each on Hattori. Let's find out whether or not they try to fight in the neutral or just go for a weapon. Both players sticking to their side of the map. But Parallel ends up fighting the spear.
Moisesx, I don't know how to pronounce that.
I would just say, like, call him Moses. It's not Moses, is it Moises? We'll call him Moi. We'll call him Moi. We'll call him Moi. Parallel and Moi. Alright, Parallel. Both players fighting each other with a sword right now. Fighting each other out with side aerials.
Moi manages to catch the bomb.
Seems as though whenever one player tosses their weapon, the other one responds in kind. Gets rid of the spear and hits the mine, ends up finding that trade, but Parallel tosses the spear right back at him. Both players are hitting each other with their gadgets right now. Moi struggling to find a weapon right now, but finds the mine. Will he land it? No, instead tosses it on the ground.
Almost lands on top of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Finds his weapon right now, and both players are looking away to get into the neutral. Finds a down air, another down air, puts Parallel into the red. At this point, it takes one signature from either player to be able to end the stock.
Both going for that signature, both whiffing.
Finds the side light, gets him off the stage. Will he follow up? No. Being too afraid to go off stage and follow it up. Moi goes for a neutral signature, but it misses.
Finds the side air, goes for the gravity cancel down light to try and end things with a flashing combo, but gets punished by Parallel and loses the first stock.
Yeah, excellent punish. Goes for a charged haymaker and gets punished aptly. It's not going to take much for Moi to be able to end this stock, but if he doesn't, he's going to be finding himself at a difficulty, because in the Ditto, both players have the same amount of defense. It's going to take an insane strain to be able to come back. Goes for that boost with the mine there with his weapon toss, but misses it.
Opts for the M-Sig instead of the recovery.
Yep. Goes for a signature, but gets punished by the exact same signature from the enemy Hattori. Finds himself flying off the stage from the Valkyrie, but he's still holding on to his stock. Any damage Parallel gets here is just an advantage for him.
Going for that haymaker again, getting punished by Parallel.
Yeah, landing with these down airs into side lights.
Being brought to orange, with Parallel still holding on to his stock.
Nearly being brought to red. He can't end this stock. Parallel finds a side air. Is this going to be the stock? No, Moi ends up finding his way back on stage.
Picks up the spear and finds the side sig, sends Moi flying, goes to try and catch him with the spear throw, doesn't connect.
It's only going to take another one of those signatures to be able to end the stock and give Parallel a solid 2-stock lead. Or even a side air from the spear. But there's the side sig. That's the end of the stock. Parallel takes it
3-1.
Opts to go for those D-lights. Maybe he'll be able to get a mine here to be able to trade the stock. But Moi needs to end this now, and he needs to end it fast.
And then do it again.
And then do it again. Preferably with the sword. But he finds that side air, tosses Parallel off the side of the map, and makes the match a little bit more even. Find that spike ball, hits him in the face, finds a sword.
Moi fishing for any kind of damage he can rack up on Parallel.
Parallel going for that weapon toss, but Moi ends up dodging with the neutral signature. Ooh. Goes for a signature, and Moi just disrespects the spacing. He gets hit by the same signature once again.
Caught in the D-Sig.
It's going to take a ground pound. Will this end the stock? No. Moi, excellent weapon toss to be able to cover that. But the disco.
And disco.
The disco to end the stock. The first disco Parallel we saw from Parallel the entire game, that was actually good option coverage with that disco. I'm pretty happy about that. Parallel takes it 2 stocks against Moi in game 1 under the next match. Drew Universe saying in the chat that Moisesx is correct. So his name would be Moisesx.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah. Both players agreeing to go back to ship. Let's see if Moisesx can do a better job of closing out the stock. In the first stock that we saw, there was absolutely no problem. He had absolutely no problem being able to rack up damage, but I think when he got into that mentality of, I need to end this stock, I need to find a kill move, he ended up fishing for it too much, and as a result, ended up not getting it. So let's see if he can mix that up this game.
Off to a good start, but runs into that mine.
Yeah.
Gotta be mindful.
Moi doing a great job of keeping him off the stage, but now Parallel finds himself in the same position Moi was in. Both players being excellent with their side air spacing on the sword, but Parallel picks up a spear. Punts Moy off the edge. Ooh, catches the spike ball, hits him with a side light. Both players just opting for unarmed combat.
Dive kick Fiesta right now.
Dive kick Fiesta. Interesting. I think there was a neutral air from Parallel. I'm not quite sure what hit Moy up. Either way, goes for this neutral sig but misses. Nearly jumps to the mine with his own neutral sig. Is he going to toss this mine? It works!
And he gets the gadget kill.
Excellent gadget toss from Moy, and he ends up taking the lead on the second game here on Shipwreck. But Parallel goes in for the disco, lands it
The
again.
almighty, all-powerful disco.
But it doesn't end the stock this time. But he finds that signature, tosses him behind him, and off the map, evening it up 2-2. No damage taken from Parallel.
Moy picking up the bomb, trying to throw it back to Parallel, but he's coming in a guess way.
Moy picks up the sword. Parallel having difficulty finding a weapon right now. But he finds that spear, and he goes for that signature punish. But Moy, being respecting the spacing of that signature, punishes it correctly. Ooh, goes for another signature, but Moy barely dodges above it. Goes for the mine toss, misses.
With a projection weapon throw, very nice.
Yeah, gets some damage racked up. Ooh, a neutral signature coming from Parallel, but it misses.
Dodged through by Moy.
Yeah, he's dodging through a lot of these big moves from Parallel, but he's not landing any of his own, and he's still getting hit by these weapon tosses and these light attacks. So he's ending up taking more damage than he'd like. Goes for the Haymaker and gets punished by a signature.
And another. 2 D6s in a row.
Yeah. And a ground
And the
pound.
ground pound to finish the job.
Yep. Just respecting the fact that Moy already used all of his jumps, tried to recover high, Parallel covered as many options as he could, clips him through to ground pound, and ends the stock. Going for a lot of signatures here. Finally hits the side signature and gets him with a down sig as Moy immediately tries to approach again.
Parallel comboing up the signatures.
Oh, another signature from Parallel. He's just using these signatures to box Moy out. He recognizes that he doesn't need to get a lot of combos here, but if he can get these signatures and they do damage, why not? Moy finding himself in the orange, and once again with the difficulty of how to close out the stock. There's not a mine on the stage right now. He can't lob it into Parallel's face to kill him off the bottom of the map.
Tries to get that preemptive neutral air.
Ooh. Goes for the ground pound to bait up Moy's response, but he doesn't punish accordingly. He gets hit by a side light. Is he going to go for the ground pound? Ooh.
And he hits the Haymaker.
An excellent
Nice.
weapon toss to interrupt the ground pound, causing Parallel to land with a Haymaker follow-up. Excellent conversion from Moy. But he's in the red.
Coming off of a down sig.
Picks up the bomb, goes for the trade. Will he hit himself? No, instead picks it up again. Excellent signature punish from Moy. He's finding some unarmed conversions here.
Parallel landing the down sig. Trying to get the pressure back.
He's starting to use weapon tosses to be able to open up these combos. Finds a D-Light in the side air. Moy's doing a great job of punishing Parallel's options. Goes for the weapon toss, but misses the ground pound. He's racking up a lead here.
But the down sig to close the match.
Yeah.
2-1 in Parallel's favor.
Signature ends up taking Moy off the top of the stage. Parallel takes a 2-1. Moy's knocked out of the tournament. But an excellent showing from both players regardless. Let's see if we can find ourselves another match.